They show off their enviable physiques and powerful muscles. Once again, girl power shows us that limits don't exist. Here you go in the Top 10 Female Bodybuilders 2022. Number 10. Eulalia Santos. The one who starts out this muscle competition is the only professional female bodybuilder from Portugal, Eulalia Santos. It all started when this athlete wasn't happy with her appearance. For her, weighing 97 pounds wasn't enough. So that's when her aerobics teacher, who was also a retired bodybuilder, introduced her to this discipline. Since then, the life of this athlete completely changed, and she was even forced to leave her usual job to follow her dreams. It wasn't easy at all. But she found a way to stand out among the big ones. In 1999, she won her first contest, sponsored by MLO, a manufacturer of nutritional supplements. After that, she's taken part in different championships, such as the WABA International World Championship and the IFBB World Championship several times. Number 9. Nataliya Kuznetsova. World champion in arm lifting, bench pressing, and deadlifting, this athlete, who's a combat sports enthusiast, discovered her passion for this discipline when she was only 14 years old. So young. However, age wasn't an impediment, so she was full of determination when she started her training. After a few years, this allowed her to begin to take part in important competitions. She was the 2014 Eurasia Cup champion in Vologda, Russia, her home country. Also in 2015, she was the Cup Eastern Europe champion and set many records. Her great achievements have led her to be sponsored by several sports nutrition brands, such as Genopharm, Vertex Pharmaceuticals, and RPS Nutrition. Currently, she's also a successful coach and has inspired many women through her dedication, passion, and commitment. Number 8. Larissa Reis. From being a playmate to a professional bodybuilder. A native of Brazil and a lover of jiu-jitsu, this athlete was trained in sports from an early age and was always in excellent physical condition. So she appeared in Playboy Brazil. However, that wasn't her thing, and it didn't take long for her to make up her mind and move to the USA to build her career as a bodybuilder. Look at her! She developed one of the best female physiques in the world thanks to the guidance of a personal trainer. In 2005, Larissa won the first competition she entered, the South American Bodybuilding Fitness and Body Fitness Championship, which was her takeoff to continue winning prizes. What was her most important competition? Well, the IFBB World Championship in Barcelona, where she placed third, and this allowed her to become a professional athlete. Number 7. Nikki Fuller. After realizing she was very strong, Nikki Fuller developed a keen interest in bodybuilding. At the beginning of her career, she weighed only 123 pounds. But after working hard, she reached 200 pounds in her finest moment. Evidently, most of her body mass was made up of pure muscle. Even her bicep size was 18 inches. Were you questioning her strength? She made her competitive debut at the 1988 Novice Oregon and placed first. After that, she set her sights on bigger stages and won many prizes at different tournaments. Her most remarkable achievements were her first place at the 1992 John Tana Classic and her appearance in the top 10 of Miss Olympia and Miss International competitions. She even appeared on the cover of The Women, which is a photo book of the best female bodybuilders. And her career was sponsored by the brand Henry Weinhard. But that's not all. She also participated in Hollywood productions and the TV show Women of Wrestling. And she even did commercials. Quite a talent. Number 6. Debi Laszewski. Inspired by the iconic Sarah Connor from The Terminator, it was at the age of 21 when Debi Laszewski started lifting weights to get muscular arms like those of the actress. Debi definitely got there and even surpassed her. Everything was the result of a rigorous daily training routine and the decision to follow a strict diet that included eating up to 7 times a day. This lifestyle allowed her to compete for the first time at the age of 24. After surprising judges and spectators, Debi got the victory. Since then, Laszewski has been included in every Miss International and Miss Olympia's top 6 list. She has set a level and quality. Currently, this strong, independent woman is a world-class personal trainer with 30 years of experience in the health and fitness industry. Number 5. Eleonora Dobrinina. Maintaining an active life has always been part of the everyday nature of this Russian athlete. She was inspired by the respect her dad instilled in her. He's a champion wrestler from the Soviet Union. When it came to deciding to taking her training routines to an absolutely supreme level. But things weren't easy for her because despite the rigor of her training and diet, her body began to undergo unexpected changes, and at one point she even doubled her weight. Fortunately, with professional advice, she was able to reverse this situation and become one of the best bodybuilders in the world. She managed to be a WBFF, IFBB, CBFF, and OPA professional athlete. She has the bodybuilding in her blood for sure. Now she's an inspiration and motivation for many people who seek to follow her routines to lead a healthy lifestyle and look better. Number 4. Kristy Hawkins. Known for her monumental biceps, Kristy Hawkins is not only a famous bodybuilder, but also a successful chemical engineer. Can you imagine that? Well, she also has a master's degree from the California Institute of Technology and a PhD from Caltech. If you were one of those who thought that athletes have no interests or intellectual abilities, you were wrong. This athlete is a combination of beauty, brains, and a lot of strength. However, her path was very hard. During her childhood, Kristy had serious problems because of her obesity. This led her to suffer from anorexia nervosa for many years. Fortunately, involving the gym and bodybuilding in her life was the key to restoring her health and excelling. She was the champion of tournaments such as the Michigan NPC Championships, NPC Lone Star Classic, Pittsburgh Open, and NPC Nationals. Plus, she got her professional card from the IFBB. She has won almost everything. Currently, she's dedicated exclusively to CrossFit and weightlifting. Number 3. Laura Carolan. Recognized for the perfect combination of her pure musculature and balanced physique, Laura Carolan is one of the best exponents of this sport and one of the pioneers. When she made the decision to follow this discipline, she had to overcome many obstacles, such as the rejection of her family and the prejudices and stereotypes of society. They tagged her as a lesbian or trans because she didn't meet the established standards of femininity. How shameful. However, this wasn't decisive for this Canadian athlete who, thanks to her perseverance and determination, managed to make this sport activity include women too. Currently, there are several women who practice this discipline, so much so that bodybuilding contests are held in different countries. The most outstanding contest is Miss Olympia, which is organized by the IFBB. She got her first professional card from this institution in 1992 and achieved many other recognitions for her absolute dedication. She deserves it all. Number 2. Oksana Grishina. She went from being a gymnast girl to one of the most successful bodybuilders, if we talk about recognition. Oksana sculpted her body so much that she has become one of the best in the world. Hear me out. She has held European and World Championship titles since competing as an amateur. After getting her IFBB card as a professional athlete, she won 10 consecutive Arnold Classic competitions and 4 consecutive Miss Olympia titles. Without a doubt, she has proven time after time that she can do it all. Currently, in addition to bodybuilding, she runs a pole fitness competition league that takes place at Mr. Olympia in Las Vegas. Bonus! The love for this discipline has grown so much over the years that some representatives couldn't be left out. To give you an idea, Sarah Backman migrated to bodybuilding after being a part of the WWE as a successful professional wrestler. She had every reason to achieve it. Or Eva Andressa, a famous Brazilian model who, thanks to the rigorous training she puts her body through, has won top-level championships such as the NABA and IFBB. So many years of work have paid off. Just look at her. And be also amazed by the incredible physique of Aleesha Young, who is a professional bodybuilder coming from a large sports family. So she played as many sports as she could. At the age of 15, she made the decision to start practicing bodybuilding along with her dad. At present, she has already participated in very important tournaments and has always succeeded in being among the best. We have no doubts. Are you ready to be amazed by the muscles that took the first place? Number 1. Cory Everson. This American athlete, known for the amazing symmetry of her body, makes her entrance, and her legs got most of the attention due to how toned and large her calves were. The hard work shows. While Cory's bodybuilding career was short, it was pretty impressive. Her abilities made her champion at every event she participated in. However, the most surprising thing was that, since winning the 1984 Miss Olympia, She kept it for 6 consecutive years. No one can be on par with her. Sadly, after a decade of victories, she retired because she noticed the sport was becoming more focused on muscle mass and size. It wasn't a bad decision, though. She was successful away from competitions. She was a producer and TV host, wrote several books, and is currently an important film and television actress. She got one of her most remarkable roles along with Jean-Claude Van Damme in the film Double Impact. On the other hand, despite retiring from bodybuilding, Everson has been included in the Muscle Beach Venice Bodybuilding Hall of Fame and the National Fitness Hall of Fame. And she was the first woman to receive a Lifetime Achievement Award at the Arnold Classic. Her achievements speak for themselves. Do you feel like renewing your gym membership? 'Cause I will. If you enjoyed this content, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. Don't go yet, you may find these videos interesting too. Just click here, here, and here.